Let's go on the job hunt today in a slightly different way. Congress is taking a closer look at how many jobs have actually been saved or created, you've heard that phrase a lot from the White House, by the $787 billion stimulus package. A House committee is holding a hearing today in the wake of the news that a White House website touted stimulus jobs and that the numbers had a lot of mistakes in them. So clarification is needed here, and James Rosen is following the action for us from our Washington bureau. James, we've been tracking this for a couple of weeks now. We've seen the Obama administration posting some figures that didn't add up and jobs claims that were made on behalf of congressional districts in some cases that didn't actually exist, which is a problem. So today they went to face some lawmakers on Capitol Hill and answer some questions about how all of this could be happening. How did it go?
Well, Martha, at times the questioning by the members of the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee grew contentious. Republican lawmakers like Darrell, Issa of California, the panel's ranking Republican, assailed the Obama administration's overall performance on job creation. You're looking at a live picture of the hearing as it's happening now. Darrell, Issa accusing Vice President Biden at one point of spreading propaganda by claiming that 640,000 jobs have been created or saved so far by the stimulus money that's been spent. Democratic lawmakers like Chris Van Hollen of Maryland, the fifth highest-ranking Democrat in the House, rose to the administration's defense, eliciting testimony at one point that there is a multiplier effect of stimulus spending that has created jobs, in this case, that were not accounted for in the reporting stream that we've seen thus far. And also, Peter Welch of Vermont said that the stimulus has been a, quote, lifeline to his state. So lawmakers using this hearing as a chance to alternately attack and defend the Obama administration on this issue of the economy.
Yeah, indeed. And at one point in the hearing, we're told that Republican Congressman Dan Burton asked the panel point blank, pretty much, how do you tell, and this has been a question a lot of people have had, if a job has been saved?
Yes, Martha, and the witness panel responded to that question at first with a kind of stunned silence. There was also complete silence when Congressman Jim Jordan, Republican of Ohio, asked the witnesses if any of them had ever before seen the term jobs created or saved used as a metric of measurement by the federal government. Indeed, at one point, the head of the Government Accountability Office testified about the false data that his office has received from recipients of stimulus money who were estimating how many full-time equivalents, or FTEs, the equivalent of one full-time job that they have created.
For example, we found about 4,000 reports that had no money expended, but yet claimed over 50,000 FTEs that had been reported. There are other reports where money has been expended, but the no FTEs have been reported under those reports.
He also testified that 1 in 5 reports submitted by the stimulus money recipients was not reviewed by any federal agency. And there was also testimony today, Martha, that fully 10% of the recipients of the stimulus money just blew off their requirement to report on the number of jobs they'd created or saved. Didn't report one way or the other, but took the taxpayers' money all the same.
Great. All right. James Rosen, thank you very much, James.
You got it, Jay.